So what will be the answer for this eighth one? What will be the output for 8? Correct, Likhana. Correct, Ali. Correct, 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 correct. Correct, Vedant. Correct, Shomi. Correct, Nimisha. So everyone is correct. The correct option for 8 is false. As we are doing assignment here we are not checking anything. Here we haven't written any conditional statement. That's why only assignment is done. So the next printf will not get executed, and that's why it will print false. So the correct option is C. Then ninth one. So here we have used comma operator. Okay. So here we have used comma operator. So while using comma, whatever the output of the first condition, it will ignore and will check for another one. Okay. Okay. Remember this and then give answers. So in while we have used comma, and in comma operator it will ignore the output of first condition and will check for second one. No, Narendra. Correct, Saurabh. Correct, correct, Praneet. Correct, Ajay. Correct, Ashish. Correct, Kaushik. Correct, Ayush. Correct, Shomik. Saudagar. Correct, Nimisha. Correct, Bhanu Prakash. Correct, Bhushan. Correct, Shivam. Correct, correct. So it will ignore this condition I is less than 5. Even if it becomes false after some time, it will go for j is less than 10. What if it would have been j less than 10, comma 5 less than I less than 5? Ayush?
Yes,
What if?
ma'am.
So what will happen? Tell me. You only tell me. What will happen?
5 5 would be the answer.
Yes, correct. It will ignore output of first condition. It will go for second one. So after I becomes less than 5, it will stop working. While your control will come out of the while loop. Okay, Ayush? Okay. Is it clear, everyone? What will happen if I write while j less than 10, comma I less than 5? So in such case, it will ignore output of first condition and it will check I is less than 5. After this condition becomes false, your while loop stop working. Your control will come out of the loop. Okay. So every time when we use comma operator, it will ignore output of first condition. Then for 10th one, which for loop has range of similar indexes of I? Correct. 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 Narendra correct. Sai Kiran correct. It's very simple, no? Shomik correct. Correct, Ayush. So the correct option for 10th is D. Satya correct. Correct. Then for 11th. Sorry, I can't hear you.
मैम 10th वाले का बी क्यों नहीं आता? वो आई ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू 0 है तो वो नहीं।
I less than 0, I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Okay, so it should start from n minus 1, right? I less than n है ना, n should not be included.
यस मैम।
Less than equals to होता तो अलग बात थी. Okay, then for 11th, Bhushan, you have given answer for 11th or 10th? Macros are like your functions, Shomik. Okay, so instead of calling that function, whole code will get executed. Okay, so we will see what are macros. So in for loop you cannot use macros. Okay, so the correct option for this one is macros. We will see that's a block of code. Instead of writing function, instead of calling function, that whole code will get executed. Okay, that we will see, Shomik. Small inline function, it's like inline function in single line. Then we have 12 and 13 questions that will be on operator. So do you want to try it now? Do you want to try it now, or should we end the session? That's XOR operator. Okay, 2 cap 3, that's XOR operator. Correct. Correct, Shubham. So you have to convert it into first binary form. 2 you have to write as a 1 0. Only 2 bits you need to consider. You don't need to use 4 bits. So that's why we will consider only 2 bits, 1 0, and for 3 we have 1 1. Okay. Correct. The correct option is A. Yes, I will share a PDF of these MCQs, Shomik, on Classroom only. Okay, after solving the questions, I will share it on Classroom. Then for 13, here we are using right shift. Input is 2, you have to write it into binary, and then you need to shift bit by 1 place. No. Paradvi. Correct. Bhushan correct. Bhanu Prakash correct. Praneeth correct. Kaushik correct. The correct option is 1. B. B. Correct, Shubham. You have to shift your bit to right by 1 place. So output will be 0001. Okay. So any doubt with this? Any doubt in today's topic? Now you have to write a program for if. So for that one, I will create a assignment. I will post a question on Google Classroom. Then you have a time till next week. Okay, you have to submit your assignment for if. You have to submit it before next week, before Friday. Okay. So I will post a question and then you have to upload. Okay. So I don't think in next week we could have a session. So we will meet after 1 week. No, you can upload it in any form. Saudagar, Aslam. In text, in PDF, or in Word, or you can directly upload your .c extension file. That will be easier for me to check it.
Ma'am,
Yes?
ma'am, can you please extend the assignment one submission also to next week? Means because ma'am,
Why that was small code, no?
yes, ma'am, but ma'am, I am facing ma'am problem. Means I am having some confusions.
Okay, okay, so
Ma'am,
you
maybe
can
one
submit it
day.
till tomorrow, no?
Yes, ma'am. One day will do, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
For
Ma'am.
second one, for second assignment, you have a 1 week. Okay, but for first one, you have a 1 day.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, thank you, everyone. So should I end the meeting?
Madam, can you take to sixth problem?
Sixth one?
Yes, ma'am.
Here, no.
Ma'am, you said the output is true, comma 10.
Yes.
Ma'am, once if block is true, it will never go to else, no, ma'am.
No, but it will check which condition is after if, no. If I don't have if I only have if, and if I have other statement, so it will check for it, no. Do
No,
we
ma'am.
have a else?
So you're saying
after
that
this, it will check for what if I have another statement, if I have just assignment, right?
Okay.
So your compiler will check for the next statement, no? Then it
So
will decide.
So if other else is also there, it will go to else block and check the condition.
So after this if, it will check for next question, next statement. Okay. So here, instead of writing else, if I have just simple assignment,
But ma'am, I wrote in
it
VS
will
Code,
check
but
no, which is so
I
it
wrote
will
in
check no, which is a next statement. So it will check. So it will execute this, right? And then it will decide whether to go for next statement or not. So it will not execute this statement, but while checking, it will execute no. Checking means
ma'am.
what? It is executing no statement.
Yes, ma'am. But
Right?
actually,
Checking
I
means
wrote
what? Hmm?
just
Mhm.
assigning. Ma'am, I wrote in VS Code, but it's showing true comma 0 only.
No,
I can
I
share.
ran this code.
I can share my screen. Can you tell where is the mistake?
You can share here. No, I will stop sharing. Okay. So for VS Code, it is showing true comma 0. Okay. Okay. What's your name? Panu. Panu Prakash, right? Even I will check it once. Okay. On this system, I don't have dev C++, so I will check it again. Okay. And then we will discuss it. Okay. Then I need to check Vedant. Because this statement will get executed, no? Okay, okay, everyone, I will check it again. On this system, I don't have dev C++. Okay, and then in next session, we will discuss it, okay? Okay, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I will check it. Actually, I am not in Nagpur. So that's why I don't have dev C++ and all. So I will check it. Okay, everyone, then we will discuss it on next session. Okay, so now I will end meeting for everyone.